Hello, hello, and welcome. My name is MiniBetrayal, and this is Factory Town. Last episode, we got some mines set up and running. Today, we're going to have a look at steam generators, see what that's all about. So I did build a steam generator last episode, and we can see down here the recipe is it takes 4 water and 2 fuel to make steam power. Now, we do have a fuel line sitting right here, actually, so let's see if we can get this running down towards that. Is that going to work? I might need to feed it in a little bit higher. So we'll need a splitter, which is under logistics blocks. Pop that there. That should feed some coal down to the steam generator. Let's make sure that's working. Okay. Not getting any progress bar. So what's this? Production. Power units produced 500 per second. Network fulfillment 500 out of 0. Or 100%. Okay. Now we also need some steam pipes. Which is under pipes, funnily enough, and we need to actually make some steam pipes. Now, steam pipes, are they made in a machine shop? Yes, they are. So they take 2 iron plates. Now, this guy here, oh, I thought I had fixed this. Okay, so I'm going to throw in an extra couple of belts there because we also need to make sure we're feeding iron wheels and gears into this. So if I... actually, let's put these grabbers down first. I want this one to be iron wheels. This one to be gears. And I should put a grab on that to filter out only rail tiles. If I can find it, rail tiles. There we go. And then that. So now this guy, I can continue to make gears and iron wheels. Okay. Now we also wanted to make steam pipes. So, should we put those in a separate? Yeah, we'll put those in a separate separate barn, I think. So this one wants to filter out steam pipes. There's a steam pipe. There's a belt. And there's a barn. Okay. Now, I'm not sure how many stacks of this I'll want, so let's just sort of filter out 2 stacks. I think that will work. So we've got some steam pipes. Okay, now, as I understand steam power, the way it works is if I go into, I think it's this view. There's actually 2 views like this. One is accessed with the T key, and I think that one shows the steam pipe connections. The other is accessed with the G key, which does mana pipe connections. Or I might have those the other way around. So let's try it, I guess. So steam pipe, it automatically takes us into this view. And you'll see some buildings here have a little white box around them. These ones are buildings that can be sped up via steam power. Now I've only got 5 of these so far. So I won't be able to do much. And yeah, it looks like this view also pauses. So need to bear that in mind. Now this steam generator has a steam connector on it, and I can build out pipes from there. That's interesting. So if I... Is that a bug? As it says the steam pipe is already there. You see, it's put a steam connector down onto the stonemason as well. Let's see, what do I not need? Let's see how many steam pipes we've got in storage. Just 1. That may be a bug. I don't think I was supposed to be able to build that. And by the way, it is T to get to the steam pipes. If I press G, you'll notice that goes away because we're no longer on the steam pipe view. Oh no, pressing that doesn't pause it. I think I must have just accidentally pressed space. So let's... What happens if I do that? Yeah, that's just given me 23 steam pipes. That feels like it's a bug. Wait, that's definitely steam pipes, and I'm definitely building steam pipes. Am I just not using them? Am I not using what I have in storage? Huh. Okay, so potential bug there. But anyway, you can see that this stonemason is now getting plus 60% from happiness, but it's also getting plus 50% from steam power. If I click on the steam generator, you can see that the network fulfillment is 500 out of 25, or 2000% apparently. So yeah, we can make our things go faster. So let's keep building them, I guess. So I should be able to connect there, and there, and there. So speed all those ones up. We can speed up some of these guys as well. Like that. Come down there. He'll want a steam connector. Down there. How are we doing for... Okay, 222%. We've still got more we can build. Steam pipe. Let's come across to there and down. Just speeding up everything I can, basically. So raw resource materials can't... raw resource buildings can't be steamed up. It's only the production buildings. So you can see the stonemason, the machine shop, forge, and lumber mill. That's a lumber mill. That is a forge. This one here is... What is that one? That's a workshop. The grain mill and the kitchen. And the pasture, interestingly enough. Oh, I missed a connection over here. Okay. So yeah, now all of these are getting steam power as well. So that will probably break all my ratios, but it seems to be working. Okay, so building up a supply of that. That barn is full. Okay. Alright, there was something else I said I wanted to do this episode. I can't remember what it was. Let's have a look around, see how things are going. That one's doing its thing. Kitchen's doing its thing. Ah, yes. This was the other area we built. That is containing... or should be crafting at least metal conveyor belts. And putting them into this barn. So we've got 32 metal conveyor belts so far. Let's see, what's the main limiting factor here? Is it just crafting speed? Gears. Ah yes, because it takes 2 gears to make a metal conveyor belt. Maybe we should get down some steam power over here as well. What? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buildings that can use steam power? Okay, yeah, let's, for buildings, steam generator. Oh, we need, what was it, 100 stone bricks. We've only got 46 so far. Let's see, where do we collect stone bricks from? I think it's just this guy here, and some of them get delivered to the main base. Okay, right, we have 600 stone in storage there, so what I'm going to do is just cut that, because we really don't need that much just stone in storage. Might help the stonemason a little bit. Harvester drills are going nicely. What research are we doing at the moment? Mana purification. Okay, well that's still going, still doing its thing. Okay, maybe we should get some rails set up. Speed up delivery between this area and my sort of goods area. Okay, let's try this. If I sort of flatten this area of terrain just behind these buildings here. Oops. That's inconvenient. Okay, just temporarily I'm going to bonk and buildings, general store. Oh no, I actually want to flatten the ground first, then build the general store. No, it's not a general store, is it? It was a food market. Buildings, food market. There we go. Yeah, that covers all the houses. Right, now you were taking bread from that kitchen to the food market. And then who was delivering the cakes? Oh no, because cakes don't go to the food market, they go to specialty goods, don't they? Is this guy only selling bread at the moment then? I don't see anyone else who's complaining at me. Okay. Right, so we'll want an extra little bit of land around here. Whoops, that was a bit far. Maybe I should do that with a bridge instead. Structural blocks. One of these is a wood bridge, there we go. I'll just bring that along here. Okay, and flatten the land. No. Flatten the land. It doesn't like it because there's a bridge there. Let's flatten the land first. Okay. And go back, finish off that bridge. There we go. Now, my thinking is we can have a rail that goes up around here, delivers to these stores, and then comes back and picks up the stuff from over here. So, let's do a quick investigation on how rails work. Right, so, is it? No, it's paths is rails. Okay, so, if I get a rail that comes around like this, with something there and something there, get a rail cart. It's under workers, or a mine cart. Pop that down and rotate it. That will just keep going round, and I believe it has an inventory capacity of 20. Then what we do, just for demonstration purposes, I guess, let's get a couple of crates. Okay, then rail stops come under the build menus. So, whoops, what we do is something like that. So this output stop over here, even though it doesn't actually stop the minecart, what it will do, it will take items out of the crate or building or whatever is there and put them in the cart. Similarly, this one will take them out the cart and put them in that building. So if just temporarily I repurpose you to put some coal into that crate, yep, you'll see it picked up a coal and dropped it off in this crate here. Okay, so you can now continue doing that. Now what I am not sure of is how it works if we have a branch So if I tell it, so if it can go either of those ways. Okay, so these are both valid loops now. Okay. What if I tell it to go back instead? Stop. Back. Okay, so it will go straight if it can. No? Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. Okay. What if I put a splitter? Does it work like a logistics thing? So half the time it goes to the right, half the time it goes to the left. Okay. But that... Will I need like separate rail tracks for every resource, or can I get them all going onto the same one? You see, the problem is if I get them all going onto the same loop, I then need to split them off based on where I want the rail cart to actually go. Another alternative is I could set up one big loop that goes past all of the production buildings and then all of the shops, but then filter rail carts so they only pick up one type of item each. I think that let's go that way. So we've got 104 rails. We can get rid of this lot now. We don't need that. Okay. Oh, you go away. You go away. Okay, so let's try. Oh no, I can't build it from there. Paths, rails. So we'll want a rail that comes all the way from over there. Yeah, it's not going to like that, is it? We'll have to go up and over that coal deposit, I feel. But then it'll want to turn around, come all the way back. Yeah, it does the bridge for me. Okay, so what buildings over here are delivering? So we've got the cakes coming from that kitchen. We've got shirts coming from this workshop. Was I not making cloaks before? Is this guy not outputting leather? It should be outputting leather. Was there a reason I switched to shirts? So shirts give me red coins. Cloaks give me blue coins. Maybe that was why? Shirts also actually give me more, despite a cloak being made from a shirt. Interesting. Alright, so we've got shirts coming from there then, I guess. This barn is not him. Okay. I think that one is just a store of reinforced planks for me. I do have some pickaxes coming from there, and I think I've got some wooden planks coming from there as well. And bread coming from the kitchen. Oh, we did the mana purification research. Let's do mana transmission. Did that work? Yes. Oh, no. Mana transmission also requires mana crystals, which we are not making. So let's go straight into advanced logistics, I guess. Yeah, it looks like everything else will need to start moving into the magic part of the tech tree. Okay, so let's get some rails working up along this way. So, how should we do this? Okay, if I get wooden scaffolds there, I'll come up a bit higher for these ones. And I'll have rails running in from that side. Have them run over this path. Eventually I think this path will be sort of defunct. Okay, just to make things look a little neater, we'll put... No, not those ones. We'll put some... No, not those ones. I think that's in the wrong place. Yep, put some legs there. Okay, and there. Okay. So, we want this guy running along and over this coal deposit. That's in the wrong place. No, actually, no, it's not. Okay. Now, is this going to be as clever as conveyor belts? If I just drag that from there, that appears to work. Excellent. Okay, so we'll have another one running right next to it, I think. And rails down to there. Okay, we'll fix the rest of that in a minute. Okay, so they're going to visit the kitchen, and then they're going to visit this workshop, which I think I'll have run along here, actually. So if I put some scaffolds there, with some arches above them, that should still be able to send materials in. Yep, that's still working. Okay. And then I'll have rails run along there. Then they'll visit this kitchen. And then I need to figure out a way of getting into this. Because we need to get the pickaxes and the planks. Okay, well what I should be able to do, if I temporarily get rid of this, because now I'm using arches, I don't have to go quite so high. I only have to go up to there. But I do need an arch over this one. And over this one. Just to make sure everything still works there. Cloth conveyors to there. And that just wants to be turned inwards, actually. Like that. Oh, that didn't work. Okay. Okay, it looks like we might have to build the ramps manually on that one. Scaffold ramp there. And then, whoops. Wrong buttons everywhere. 1. Rotate. Okay, right, that's still working. Now, if I build on there and on there, is that low enough to pull things out? Is the question. No. Okay, never mind then, none of that worked. Inconvenient. What I'd like to do is run the rails through this way. Okay. What I'm going to do, I've been trying to avoid it where I can, but I'm going to get rid of some of this stone here. Because it's in my way. Is that all of the stone? Yeah. Okay. This one there I want to replace with an arch. Because I want to be able to get under there if I need to. And then, okay, then we need to bring the tracks around this way and through between these buildings. Okay. This actually comes quite high. I can reduce the height a little bit on this corner. Okay. Remodeling mode. Okay, so the iron is still going where it was. We've got some land here that I can flatten. Then, if I put wooden arches on those corners, one on that corner as well. Whoops. There, and there. Then, this one was pulling out nails. Nails, 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 nails. Then a belt from there to... No, they all need to be arches. Because it's following exactly the same path. Okay. Now, let's try that. So, whoops. A grabber, grabbing nails, and then belts. Putting that in there. No, I thought I... Nails! Nothing is easy. Okay, so we've managed to lower that belt. Then we want to do something similar for this belt here. Okay, so that will come across there, there, and then we'll want it to go down by 1. So we'll need a ramp for that. Scaffold ramp. There. No, there's stairs. Scaffold ramp. Okay. Then we need to get down from this level to that level. Okay, so if I put that there, and one more. Okay, I think that'll work. So I'll need some more ramps. One to go there, one to go there, and get rid of the extra supports that I don't need. Then, belt, no, that's not a belt, that's a belt. Hang on. Oh, it's guessing where it wants to go. Okay. Right, so that's doing exactly what it was before, but the belts in this corner are lower. Now, next bit to do, we need to raise this high enough such that it can go over this belt here. Okay, so we want a wood arch there, and there as well actually. And that's how high we need to get it. So, let's see, if I just... Let's do this sort of naively first. If I just do that, what's it going to try to do? I think that mostly works actually. I'm going to swap out these guys for arches, just because I'm not convinced how it'll work with... Actually, can I even build... No, I can't even build the pillars on the resources. Oh, that looks a little better, I think. So paths, rails. Okay, now from here, I need to go down to... Yeah, that might work. I'll have to replace this one here with an arch and replace the belt on top of it, and then the rail can go curve that where I want it to go, round that way. Should be able to sneak through under there. Let's just have it lead out that way for now. Okay. Right, so I've got some extra rail stops that I actually don't want here. So I'll get rid of that one, I'll get rid of that one. And actually that rail stop is fine. Okay, now this rail we want to hook back up with this rail over here. So, let's... flatten this corner a little bit. Come on. There we go. Then, just for the sake of neatness, I'll bring that along to the same length there. Then paths, rails. We'll just bring that down to the ground. Okay, and we'll bring that along that way. That way. We'll just shimmy around the road. I don't know if I'll continue to need the road for anything. Looks like the wagons are actually still working. They must be finding some way of getting in. I'm not sure how they're getting to the planks at the moment. Ah yes, that wagon is kind of confused. Maybe I should give the wagons a way of getting over? As a kind of just in the meantime thing? Yeah, alright. So if we'll just give them a little path to go underneath. And then paths, rails. Whoops. No. Okay, that's weird. Paths, rails. That way. Down there. And down there. So the wagons should still be able to squeeze underneath there. Okay. Then, oh, there's a bit wrong over here. Rails like that. Okay. Then I need to hook this path up to that one and then that one onto there. Now, if I just do this one naively, is it going to figure out that I want... Yeah, that's fine. Now what's it going to do if I do... Okay, it doesn't like that. Right, well, we can put this rail in. Then we need to bring rails from this slot over to here. We'll bring over some supports. That should do. Just to make this look a bit nicer, I'm also going to put a support either side of the river. And rails. Okay, is that now a complete circuit? I think it is. So it comes along here, delivers to the shops, comes back, picks up the items. Okay, so now I need to put the stops where I want them to go. So, logistics block, rail stop. So we'll be getting cakes from there. We'll be getting shirts from there. We'll be getting bread from there. Pickaxes from there, and wooden planks from there. And then the rail stops are already there. Okay, so that is... Alright, so that's all the stops in the right place. Now I just need to make sure they're the right type. So this one, for example, should be an output. And should also be rotated, because it's outputting from the building to the cart. So that one is correct. These ones are both incorrect. Okay. Now I don't actually need to swap them around because they're right next to each other, of course. For the sake of my sanity, I'm going to put a road there. You're not getting grain. Why are you not getting grain? Because you're not making... Sorry, not making flour. Might have to undo this steam connector. Slow it down, see if we can actually get some flour being made. Okay, so that guy's now making bread. Okay, right, where was I? Okay, so I think that's all the stops done. Now we need the rail carts, or the mine carts, whatever they're called. So, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different products here. So let's get 5 mine carts. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to spread these out a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just get rid of that one. Okay, this one I want to filter to berry cakes. Okay, that did work. This one I want to filter to bread. Bread. This one I want to filter to pickaxes. Pickaxe. This one I want to filter to wood planks. And what's the other thing I'm missing? Wood planks, pickaxe, bread, shirts. Shirt. Okay, so berry cake, bread, pickaxe, planks, That last filter didn't work. Shirt. Okay. Then in theory, we just set them to go. Okay, so let's follow them around. So of course they've got nothing to deliver to the shops at the moment, so they'll just keep going and go straight on past. I'll come up this way. A little bit slow up the ramp there, but that's alright. It's not crashing into each other. Okay, now this guy should pick up some berry cakes. There was only one there, but that's alright. This guy should pick up some bread. Oh no, this guy should pick up some bread from there. The last guy should pick up some shirts from there. Yeah, you got some. Then... problems. Alright, you go back. Please. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this so I can see what's going on. Yeah, we've just got a rail facing the wrong way. Paths, rails, you are supposed to be facing that way. Wait, were there not 5 rail carts? Have I lost a rail cart somewhere? Berry cakes, bread, pickaxes, planks. Where's the shirts one? Oh, I stopped it. Go. Stop, back, forward. It's broken. Workers, minecart. Rotate. No, that's not the rotate button. That's the rotate button. Stop. Filter. Shirts. Okay. Go back. Everything's broken again. Why won't it turn around? Alright, go away. Workers, minecart. Filter to shirts. And go. Okay, it didn't have any shirts to pick up, but it's going now at least. Alright, let's continue fixing this. So we'll fix this up again, I should say. Okay, and then I missed what happened over here. But yeah, it looks as though they are delivering adequately. Okay, so now I can get rid of all the wagons. Right, so that one is doing planks, I don't need you anymore. That one is doing shirts. Actually, I should only delete them when they're on their way back. You are doing shirts, don't need you. You are doing berry cakes, don't need you. You are doing shirts, don't need you. You are doing planks, don't need you. You are doing bread, pickaxes. What are you doing? You're doing herbs from somewhere else, that's alright. Okay, so we've got 2 berry cakes. 2 loaves of bread, 4 pickaxes, 20 wood planks. Yeah, so it's a little bit faster than the wagons. How many shirts did we manage to pick up? 4 shirts. Yeah, a little bit faster than the wagons, but more importantly, it's continuous, I guess, but also they have a bigger throughput because they can carry 20 items instead of 4. I thought there was still a couple more wagons I had to delete. Apparently not. Okay, we've run out of stone over here, which means we're not making any stone bricks there, which means we're not making any cloth conveyors there. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to get one of these harvester drills working on this stone. Might have to keep an eye on it. Actually, no. Let's just put down another mine. Buildings, mine. You go away. In fact, go away completely. I'll put down shoot there. Then place stone. We'll just give this place stone. Oh, that did work. It just didn't give me a little ghost. Give it a 5x5 stone deposit to work with. Please mine stone. Okay, so that will continue doing the job there. Right. Things are looking good. I can probably speed you back up again. So yeah, this means each of these buildings, they get a bit of an opportunity to make a bit more of a stockpile before the things come. That doesn't really make much of a difference, but yeah. So we've got some rails working, we've got some steam pipes as well, and some steam power. We do have a bit more of a supply of metal conveyor belts, nearly a full barn's worth, so maybe we'll do something with that next episode. In the meantime, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon.